and welcome to the second episode on my YouTube channel. Ombarus here, your host, and I wanted to do another short episode about why I'm not straight away starting to code and what are the things I think I need to prepare before I can start coding. Well, first of all, since we just moved to Japan, I wasn't really set up to do any kind of work. I shipped a few things. I had my computer with me, shipped from Canada. But aside from that, like my table, my desk, my chairs, they were all old, and so I got rid of them. So when I arrived in Japan, I had nothing to put my computer on, so I had to get a few things. I had to get the desk, I had to get the chair, and I had to find somewhere to set up, and I had to buy some stuff. And I also had to get some, beside the physical, I had to get some software stuff too. And I'm still in the process of doing that. And that's why I can't start, even though I would like as a programmer to start coding straight away. I know that a big project like what I'm trying to do here, well, big relatively speaking for one person, I know it's going to need some planning and some lists. And I'm a big fan of doing a lot of lists. So I've got a list right here, for example, about what I want to talk today. But I've got also lists on my computer, on my cell phone. I get a list everywhere about what I need to do, what I need to prepare, what ideas I have for game development, and I want to try to expand on these things. And I haven't really started yet any work on the computer. Really right now I'm just brainstorming ideas, and I'm thinking about all the stuff I'm gonna need. And also there's real life, actual life that's, not easy when you just move to a new country. So I have the kids that needs to go to school or to go to daycare. I have to think about how we're gonna handle the house and what kind of repairs we need to do on it and renovations, and all these kind of things are also taking time. So it's kind of hard to find time to, especially at the beginning, right? When everything's gonna be settled after a couple of months, I think I'm gonna be able to start working much harder. But right now, really all I can do is when I have some spare time, I'm thinking about, okay, what am I going to need, what am I going to do, and all that. And I thought today I'll take you through a little bit of the stuff I've been, organizing and planning already. So if you'll follow me on the computer, we'll start right now. Welcome guys to my desktop. Here's a view of what I have set up already. As you can see, it's not much. One of the reasons for that is that I've had to reinstall Windows recently because I had an old version of Windows, and I thought for game development I'm gonna need to be up to date and to have everything set up properly. So I started with buying a new version of Windows. That was expensive, and then I started installing the software I thought I might need. So to be able to do YouTube videos, I had to install OBS to record, and I've also installed Shotcut that I haven't worked with it much yet, but I think it's going to be quite practical for making effects and, doing the montage on all my videos. And then I have Krita here. I'm hesitating between Krita, and I have also experience with GIMP. They're a free alternative for image editing to Photoshop. I don't want to buy Photoshop. I think I can get by without using Photoshop. We'll see. I haven't used Krita much. I've used GIMP a lot, a long time ago, but never in a professional environment. So I'll have to see. If I have to work with an artist, maybe I won't have any choice. I'll have to process his Photoshop files and all that. So I don't know. I haven't chosen a 3D software yet because I'm not sure my first game is going to be in 3D. If it's not, maybe I won't need to install anything. Otherwise, maybe I'll try Blender for free, or I might try something else. I might get 3D Max, I don't know. I have a bit of experience with 3D Max because that's what we were using in my previous company, so we'll see. I also started setting the folders I'm gonna need. As you can see here, I created my dev folder. That's something I've been using for a long time. I have actually many versions of the dev folder. And inside there, you can see already some kind of structure. Data is going to be data for my YouTube videos and this kind of stuff that's not related to game development. Documents is also notes and stuff. I told you guys I really love making lists.
So I'm going to be putting some of my lists in there as text file. I'm a big fan of just using text file for everything. I've also got Trello set up, as you can see here somewhere. I've started putting some few boards and stuff, and mostly on there I have like the games idea I've been thinking about. I've actually been collecting them for quite some time, so I have a few. Some of them are really complicated, and I know it's not gonna happen by myself. It's for like a dream in the future, or maybe if I can figure out a way to make them simpler. Some of those I think have a good monetization possibility. Some of those maybe not so much. We'll see. And then we have the folder projects, which I've split in Godot and Python. I'm not sure I'm going to be using Godot. There might be a new folder called Unity soon here. I don't know. It'll depend. I think Godot is maybe better for 2D, so if I'm going for 2D, maybe I'll go with Godot. I don't have much experience. I've played with it like a tiny little bit, but like you can see, it's empty right now. Python, right now I don't have much projects for it. It has nothing to do with game development, but I like Python as a scripting language. It's practical if you need to do like something, some post-processing or some pre-processing of some of your assets. It's much faster to work with than trying to develop like a C++ application if you need to organize some JSON files or something. It's very easy to work with. Ruby might also be an alternative because I have some experience with Ruby also, and in Japan Ruby is very popular. We'll see where it goes. If I ever have to work some contract work to make some money before I finish my game, I might end up doing some scripts and stuff too, so that's why there's Python here. And for now, that's about the setup I have. I know I'm gonna have to set up a few other things. I mean, other possibility besides Unity and Godot would be Unreal. I have also a bunch of experience with Vision, which is a game engine made by the creators of Havok, but Havok's been bought by Microsoft and they discontinued Vision, so I don't think I can use that, which is too bad because it's really the engine I know the best. I know Unity quite a bit. I've never worked professionally with it, but I've done a lot of small projects with it. We'll see. I mean, I have to decide which idea I'm going to realize first, and then we'll see which framework is going to allow me to develop this idea completely.
So if you like what you're saying, please subscribe and enjoy the next few episodes.